This is Beyond the Point Dance Podcast with your host, Nicole Hargro. Nicole is a native of Indianapolis, Indiana, and is owner and artistic director of Beyond the Point Dance, a modern and ballet dance company. Nicole is married for over 26 years and is a proud mother of 4 children. She received a Bachelor of Science Fine Arts degree from Ball State University, Muncie, Indiana, in dance education and a second declared major in exercise science. She is the founder of the Beyond the Point Summer Dance Camp and now your host of the Beyond the Point Dance Podcast, Nicole Hargro.
Greetings, dance world. Welcome to the Beyond the Point Dance Podcast. My name is Nicole Hargro, Artistic Dance Director, founder, and owner of Beyond the Point Dance. This evening, I am pleased to welcome to our podcast performing dance artist, actor, and future filmmaker, Phillip Andrew, a.k.a. How You Feel. How are you doing this evening, Phillip?
Oh, I'm doing great.
Awesome. So welcome to our podcast. I wanted to bring you on so you can kind of express a few things in regards to dance. And as far as that goes, as far as acting and anything else you'd like to add on as far as performing arts. So let me begin with our first question. What inspired you or welcomed you directly into the world of dance? Let's start with that.
Well, I was inspired by my parent. She had put me on a path of artistry. From there, I did ballet. I did modern jazz. Ventured off to hip-hop. But I had a really strong foundation early on in my life, which carried into now. After I did dancing, I also did acting as well. I began to get a personal love for that. So just overall, I'm a performer.
All right, here's the next question. What are you currently doing to continue to keep the craft of dance alive in your life?
I usually try to do what they call lab sessions in the hip-hop world. And that basically means I just go in a dance studio, and it may be 1 or 2 different dancers that I'm just vibing with. We're going back and forth with ideas on, freestyling or, choreography, things of that nature. And I also do performance shows in the beach area of L.A. They call it Santa Monica. And then I also do a few things in Hollywood as well that regard like entertainment and train shows. Basically, we make money by doing, different shows of that nature from stop to stop, and, we make money doing that. But it's pretty fun.
Awesome. That's great to know. So, Phillip, you are originally from Indianapolis, Indiana, but you also have ventured out across the U.S. I see you are currently in Los Angeles, California, residing. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay,
that's correct.
Okay, so basically your foundation is really being honed in Los Angeles, California. So that's super, super great, which the dance world considers Los Angeles, California the mecca of dance. So that's super duper great. So let me go on to our third question. How do you think the dance world, obviously, has evolved? And I've heard so many different takes on how dance world has evolved. What is your take on how the dance world has evolved?
I feel like the dance world has evolved because there's so many different things you can do on a major platform with it now. You can do social media events. You can do, TV shows now. You can gain opportunities being on different artist tours. It's just like a lot of different things that you can sort of do in the dance world that you couldn't do probably some years back. And it's just, I think the dancers have multiplied. the opportunity has gotten better, and then it's just a wide range of opportunity, I feel like.
Awesome. And you have alluded to the factor that your foundation was classical ballet, modern dance, jazz, and then you ventured off into hip-hop. So truly, the questions I've been asked to various different artists that I've been speaking with before you today, Phillip, is about how this evolved, and they have mentioned that the hip-hop world has been a part of that evolution. So that's great to hear those words from you. And last but not least, I have just one last question for you. I want to give you space to kind of share with our audience of some of your upcoming events, performances, and so forth, because you're also not only a dancer, you're a performing artist as far as acting and as far as filmmaking. So just kind of share with us a little bit more about yourself and how you're going forward in the performing arts world.
I have a few scripts in the works that I'm trying to bring to life and bring off of the page. I do have a current film that's coming out in October. It's called One Becomes All, and it was a short film that I was doing with a group of, different actors and directors that just really like to do the craft. And it's going to be coming out soon. It will feature myself and 3 other characters. Again, it's called One Becomes All, and basically the film is about a group of kids who find a statue, and the statue turns out to possess them in a way to make them do things they wouldn't do if they weren't under the possession of a stone. So it's a very interesting project I got into. So.
Okay, great. So is that the only thing that you're venturing out to at this point as far as performances?
At this point, yes, but I do have a lot of things coming on the way that, again, I was saying, I'm trying to lift off of the pages, have a few things in the works, but that is my most recent film. My Instagram is How You Feel. It's basically HOWYOUPHILL, and you can see a list of my work on there, past things that I've done. My reel. Yeah.
Awesome, Phillip. Thank you so much for your time. I'd like to thank the dance world for joining us this evening on the Beyond the Point podcast. Special thanks to Phillip. How You Feel. He gave his little spiel about where he is on Instagram. How You Feel on Instagram. And remember, dance is life. Life is dancing. Peace and one love to all.
Thank you for joining the Beyond the Point Dance podcast with your host, Nicole Hargro. Catch us every Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.